but Jesus! Fuck! I just flung potatoes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Enter Eggman. Oh, it's a key too? It's freaking Kingdom Hearts up in here. I know my mic is on. Wiener right down the throat. So I can say hi. Get him, Cassidy! Hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. We're gonna be a rock star, guys. Tonight we're gonna be a rock star. I don't know if you know this yet, but we're gonna be a rock star. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Kathy, I love your fucking face. Okay. Oh, yeah. I love your face too. You're confused? What's there to be confused about, Royal? What's the confusion? Oh, come on, computer, stop. Normality has resumed. What do you mean? Why is everybody confused today? Make this a new window. This one smaller. Over. Make this a new window. This one Oh, you are. Okay. That's good. I was like, oh, great. Here we go. Somebody random coming in and saying they're confused. They're probably setting up to say something mean to me. Thank you for clearing that up, McNabb. Oh, you only saw me come up on YouTube? Random. Okay, well. I would try to get away from that too, little T. I can't blame you. I can understand. It's not helping with charity, so I thought it was a continuation. No, I changed the thing. I changed the title and everything. It says Singing for Our Life. What do you mean? I made sure I changed it before I went live this time, instead of fucking it up. You're telling me it still said the wrong thing? I had to stay up with my mom's this week. She was in the hospital. Oh no. That's so weird. Oh, because the go live notification. I didn't change the go live notification. I only changed the, damn it. Okay, hold on. I mean, I do still have his link. We can still help. Here, I'll fix it. I fixed it, sorry. Technically, it's going to the end of the year. Okay, cool. Oh, thanks for donating to Runes charity. We were doing, yeah, Rune Moon is a sweetheart. Yeah. Yeah, Faye's doing charity for, Extra Life. She ate 3 spicy beans. Who ate 3 spicy beans? Twitch. Oh, I gotcha. What kind of spicy beans puts you in the hospital? That's crazy. I don't know what's going on with the ads. They said something about the ads recently, but my settings are all still the same. So I don't know what the heck's going on with the ads. But here, if anybody wants to donate to Extra Life, it's about the children's. It's all about the children's. All right, let's continue this game. Oop. Okay. All right, so let's see. Last time we left off, should I talk to Freddy before I go? I mean, it was an option, so maybe we go talk to Freddy real quick.
Hey, so what's the news, Miss Muse?
What's the news, Miss Muse?
Miss Muse. Well, does a muse have a proper form of address? I just want to hear what exciting adventures you've been having.
Well, I, stopped the goddess of love from killing herself, I guess?
Whoa. Do gods have interventions? You know, they're nothing like I thought they would be. Everything else okay, though? Do we know who the killer is yet?
No,
Not just yet,
Freddy.
no.
Not at all.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do. If I have to hustle to become your high priestess, well, so be it.
What are Kaz and Brian up to? You didn't tell them anything, did you?
Freddy.
No, I told them you came home, that you're okay, but that you're having a moment. They send their love.
Should we tell them, do you think?
What for? They have their own problems. Plus, Brian can't keep a secret to save his life, and Kaz is officially homeless.
Is he still crashing on Brian's couch?
Grace, you do know that Brian doesn't have a couch, right? Just some giant beanbag things?
Then where is Kaz sleep? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
It's cute. They'll tell us when they're ready. But right now, it's best just to not mix them up in this.
Okay.
Exactly how much do you know about the Greek gods, Freddy?
I know my Greek mythology, but what I've read clearly doesn't line up with
I like
who
Freddy
they are
too.
today. Or who they ever were, maybe.
Still might be useful. There's got to be some truth to those stories, right?
Maybe. Who do you want to hear about?
Do you know anything about the Muses? Or Calliope in particular?
Yeah, for starters, there were supposed to be 9, though I guess there are some sources that said there were only 4, maybe 3. Each of the muses had her specialty. Did you know that Calliope is supposed to be the muse of epic poetry? She inspired the Odyssey.
Wow. I don't even like
I don't know
poetry.
what the deal with the ads
Yeah,
is.
it was said her singing voice was unmatched. So they got that part right, at least.
Did she also lead the ancient Greeks in giant choreographed dance numbers?
No, but she once turned a bunch of snobby princesses into magpies, so there's that.
Sweet. What
about Apollo?
Okay, so the prophecy stuff checks out. Apollo was god of the sun and light, but also kind of enlightenment in general. He's always talked about as this beautiful and cultured god involved with the arts and the muses, kind of a Renaissance man before the Renaissance.
He's clearly had a rough time since those days.
Well, he was also a giant horn dog, Grace. I can list off like a dozen men and women Apollo has had as lovers, and there's probably more.
Weren't they all like that, though?
I mean, Apollo's no Zeus. He never assaulted anyone as a swan. And no, they aren't all like that.
What?
Our sun god had a reputation.
I'm sorry, what? What did Zeus do? Did Zeus bang somebody as a swan? I'm confusion. Apollo fucks. Nice. Nice. Oh, shit. All right. That's hilarious. Okay. What's he ask about?
Tell me what you know about Persephone.
Honestly, she's the least like her stories. Usually, she's either a victim or just the wife of Hades, or both.
And that's it? She was kidnapped by Hades, end of story?
Pretty much. Her mother was so angry, she created winter. But otherwise, Persephone was just your average sweet and virginal fertility goddess.
Oh,
you're right. That doesn't sound like her at all.
Must be hard to be defined by this one thing that happened to you thousands of years ago. I'd be pissed if everyone thought my story ended there.
Well, she is pretty pissed. That much is true.
All right, let's see. Let's see.
You said Pan was some kind of lust god, right?
Really?
Yeah, kind of. Pan's a god of the wild, and I guess that translates into a sort of lustfulness and earthiness, humping nymphs in the forest sort of thing.
And you don't like him?
Honestly, he's exactly what I'd expect him to be. All the stories say he's a lech and a beast. The Christians equated him with the devil. Weirdly, he's also the only god who's supposed to have died, though it's never really clear how or why. Anyhow, there's a great statue depicting Pan having sex with a goat. Next time you see him, you gotta ask him about it.
Wow.
What about Athena? Is she really supposed to be the goddess of wisdom?
Sure, but mostly that's meant as tactical knowledge. Athena wasn't all sweetness and light. She was a warrior goddess. She was also the goddess of heroes. There are loads of stories where Athena helps guys like Odysseus or Jason or Perseus.
No female heroes back in those days?
Yeah, guess not. Women were the weaker sex, which maybe is why Athena was portrayed as being vindictive. She cursed Medusa, one of her own priestesses. She turned people into spiders, struck them blind, started the Trojan War. It's the whole thing.
It's a whole
Not
thing.
being as wise as advertised is on brand for
Yeah,
her
there's
then.
a swan painting. Oh my God, Kathy. I'm gonna need you to send that to me so I know I can see it. That's
Just how many of these gods are there? From what I've heard, lots of idols live around here.
Well, there are tons of minor gods in Greek mythology, hundreds even, depending on how you define them. Oddly, there's never any mention of the word idols in relation to them. Maybe it's like how people worshipped idols?
I sort of assumed it was related to the eidolon.
Which is a Greek word, but I think it means ghost. An image of someone after they die.
Makes sense.
Me, I'm more amazed at all the big names missing. Not just Zeus and Hades, most of the Olympians seem to be gone. Makes me think about what's been lost. but also what might still be out there.
Hmm.
You think there might be other gods out there?
Well, there are all those gods the idols say wandered off. We don't know they're
Excuse
dead
you.
for sure, right? They could be living it up in Australia. Who would know? Then there are
Australia.
all the other mythologies, hundreds of cultures, each with their own pantheon. So what's so special about the Greeks? That only their gods are real, right? All those other pantheons could be living in secrecy, just like the idols. And that means they're hidden from each other, too. Oh, they could be everywhere and no one would know.
Lord.
It's like a whole other secret side to the world.
That's too much, yo. That's
Cool,
too much,
right?
man.
I hope I get to meet Ganesha one day. Or maybe Lakshmi?
I wonder how much of those stories are true.
She's adorable.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I'm giving you the quick version. There are reams of textbooks out there covering all this, but even they rarely agree with each other.
Really? Nothing definitive?
Ancient Greece was 3,000 years ago, Grace. Not much information survived all that time, if it was even valid to begin with.
Damn.
You know what I find weird? That the idols have managed to remain completely secret all these years. Sure, they have magic and whatnot, but in all this time, nobody's found them out? Athena is that good?
Who says nobody has found them out? The way I see it, it's like
Audible
UFOs.
deals? What are
Okay,
you talking
I have to hear
about?
this.
Okay, so you have real
do you mean
evidence that
audible
UFOs
deals?
exist and that governments have covered it up and people still wouldn't believe it. Why? Because they'd get laughed at if they admitted it. Imagine the headline, Greek gods exist and are living among us. What website would even run that?
Weird conspiracy
My lord.
ones. Yeah, you're right.
Oh shit, $3.
I should really apologize about the band. This kind of puts a dent in your plans, doesn't it?
You're right, Grace. How dare you sabotage my dreams?
Yes,
I
how
am so
dare
mad
you.
I could spit.
You know what I mean. Nobody could have seen this coming, sure, but it's always been something with me.
Well, as I see it, there are two ways this goes down. One, neither of us gets back to the band. It was just a thing we did for a while before I founded a cult in your name. Or two, we get back to it and the band
I
now
see
has
this.
the
see
Muse
this
as
swan
its
thing.
lead singer. Edge
What the
Elysium
fuck?
becomes the coolest and most appropriate band name ever.
What the fuck?
Ugh, I still really hate that
She
name.
hatched
Look,
babies?
Grace, you can't be the source of all the drama and name the band, okay? That's the rule.
Jeez. That's something else, Kathy. Jesus.
Okay, that's enough questions for now.
You sure? I can talk all day. You know I can.
I'll check back with you soon, Freddy. Time for
The swan human
mystery
babies. Yeah,
solving.
that's what I'm talking about. I can't. All right, so we already talked to Persephone. Let's go to the reliquary, I guess. We're going to the reliquary. It is not in this fucking container, right? Oh. Oh, she come with me. Shit.
When I opened that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Instead, we have. Where the hell are we?
It's hard to say.
Good question.
Weren't we going to some kind of library?
Oh, let me fix my light here. Okay, there we go.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought you here.
I live for danger.
This isn't D&D, Freddy. Some
Yeah,
of these
Freddy.
idols, they mean business.
This isn't D&D.
Do not start dissing D&D. There is literally no better
I love Freddy
preparation
now.
for facing a world of gods and magic. Plus, my initiative is ace.
You are such a nerd.
Huh.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark kind. Oh. But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of an outsider.
just rolled a
lived
one.
alone off in her little corner of the
Nice.
underworld. Do you think that's where
Natural
we could be?
one.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
Good idea.
That sounds good, yeah. Hey, Hecate, I love your library. So much knowledge. Wow.
She says, knowing full well she's the smartest person I've ever met.
If I'm so smart, how am I in this predicament?
It's not a predicament, Grace. It's an adventure.
An adventure.
The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
No. Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real
That's
name.
funny.
You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Pan did not mention that.
You say a giant
Why am I
horse?
not surprised?
Jesus.
This Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats people, but he was
What?
also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well, not so slain after all. Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
Maybe he needs to stop eating all his girlfriends?
Huh.
Okay, I knew that sounded wrong the moment I said it.
Nice. We should go on.
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
Let's
It's more of a
go.
mist, really.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
In we go, then. Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
Honestly, the reliquary is what I'm really interested in.
Ooh, a plan C. Go on.
There has to be some magical relic that could help me out. The trick will be finding it and getting my hands on it.
That will be a trick, yeah. I love your plans.
Oh, is he? Oh, shush.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Whoa.
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
But I'm not mortal! Wow, does that sound weird coming out of my mouth?
You, perhaps, but the one with you? Mortals cannot learn of the knowledge kept here. Not ever!
Freddy's not just any mortal. She's special. And she already knows about the idols.
We have been revealed. We are undone!
What?
Wow.
No, not undone. I swear, I can go if you want. I will. I'm not gonna tell a soul. It's enough that I even got to see this place. It is so amazing. It's like the Great Library of Alexandria, which, you know, was destroyed, and one of the greatest tragedies of human history.
I have created this sanctuary at great cost.
Jesus.
Knowledge is fragile and must be respected.
Maybe we should start over. My name's Grace. It's a pleasure to meet you.
No, you cannot be Grace.
Sure am.
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
You know about it?
Wait, what? You knew Calliope was going to die?
No, I am not informed of this for another 11 months and 3 days.
Or
I'm sorry, what?
I could just tell you now?
That cannot be. It is written.
What the hell is she talking about?
Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident and...
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
Are you saying the books are wrong?
Why is that? Why is that, McNabb? You don't have to send anything. I literally just have it said, you know, share this so that people know that you have it, and now it does freaking up, like it says shit on it all the time, and I'm afraid that you guys will find it annoying, honestly. But you could just ignore the throne thingies. But oh look, Sassy sent me this. This was on my throne list. Sassy sent it to me. Isn't it adorable? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It just sits on my little stand and it's adorable little tulips. Because it's on there because of me? Oh, I didn't even know you suggested something. I mean, I know I okayed something, but it never told me who suggested things. So I was just like, okay, well, I'll put it on there if somebody suggests it. Yeah. Yes. Oh, the chunky chicken. Yeah, I think I remember you. So you were like talking about it and shit. I was like, yeah. They're probably fucking wicked expensive. Damn plushies and shit. Overpriced fucking plushies. It is easy to use though, and if something goes wrong, like if it's like, oh, it never sent to you, I just tell them it didn't send, and they give me the credit for it, and I can find it somewhere else and buy it. So the throne thing is actually really nice to use. I don't have to worry about like accidental address giving to like random people, and not that y'all are random, but you know how it could be out there.
Guess I'm not the only one with a problem.
But this cannot be.
The sooner you accept that someone, somehow, screwed up your magic books, the sooner we can get on to figuring out what happened.
Oh, shit.
You will explain. We will both sit, and you will explain.
There will be tea?
There will be tea.
Oh, shit, yeah. What kind of tea?
Curious. It is clear something unanticipated has occurred, something outside the realm of fate.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
Years? I don't have years.
That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Oh, you're super helpful.
Is there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the murderer.
Such threads are not so easily untangled. I must consult the Moirai, if indeed they are not the ones responsible.
The Moi what?
You might know them as the Fates. They, or any beings of a sufficiently cosmic nature, have
No,
the
she's
power
so
to
helpful,
undo the
Jesus.
order of things.
That does not sound good.
Certainly not. They are also not beings I can summon at a whim to solve your mystery. I am sorry.
Actually, I came here to speak to Asterion. If, he is here.
A visitor for Asterion? How strange.
Huh? Oh. Forgot he was...
Uh,
Oh! He's so
ongoing
cute!
guests? Is that a thing? I didn't know.
Wow, okay. Freddy was right.
As if there was any doubt.
My old friend, this is Grace. She is our
Oh, he's
muse
so
from the line of Calliope, and it
cute.
is she who asked for you.
Let's see, can we talk?
Hi there. Can we talk? Somewhere in private?
Talk? What, you and me? Why? What about?
You know, about a delicate matter that maybe you needed help with?
Oh, nope. No, I have no idea what you're talking about. No delegates here.
There you have it, Grace. I believe now is the time when you leave.
But there must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. Not this time.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not going.
It is written.
Did you hear that? Pan sends me all this way and Asterion won't even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Asterion?
Yeah, more likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
Dang. He does look like Beast from Beauty and the Beast. That's kind of funny, huh? Let's see. Huh.
don't know if my powers will even work on Hecate, but it's worth a shot.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one could be, do you hear what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Oh, you're still here? I had to run the entire... that's a long way, innit?
Hello?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you away, alright? I just couldn't tell you, not in front of Kate.
Kate?
Kate? You don't mean...
Oh, that is so cute.
That is adorable.
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really,
It's the wrong
really
way, isn't it?
can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her. Please help me tell her.
Huh?
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate is... She's just the best. Like, she knows
Aw.
everything, and she always smells so good. Like, she's so nice to me, and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I
Aw.
know I could make her happy. Well, I want to try. Oh, won't you help me?
Aww.
Do you
Yeah,
really
why
call
can't-
Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
Well, sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh. And...
Like
well,
what?
she had to make up a magic disguise, a new identity. And I thought she should give it a proper name.
And you suggested Kate?
Yeah, she really liked it. She said, "Thank you, Asterion."
He's so cute.
have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about
I
how you
can't
feel?
with him. He's adorable.
I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time
You should
I end up
sing your
knocking over
heart.
a table or killing a cat or talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
Oh no.
It was a small cat. I panicked. I'm just not good at words. Right? Really not good.
Are you really the Minotaur? Like, the monster who roamed a maze and ate people?
And is supposed to be dead?
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I never ate anyone.
Oh, well, that's good.
Except Theseus. But he was a bellend.
He was a bellend.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate.
I adore this guy.
What is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful. All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. Please say you'll help me.
I'll go help you so hard. Okay, what will you do? Doesn't this seem weird? What is she doing?
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's Kate. And I'm me.
Aw.
But just once, I'd like to be able to ask her, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you, no matter what she says. I promise.
Aw, he's just so cute.
I don't know. Doesn't this feel a little weird?
Which part?
Helping him woo her with my powers.
You heard what Pan said. You can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do. You can only make them say what's in their heart.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the part I can't do.
No matter what.
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear. Maybe she never thought anyone would
Loophole.
ask. But I'll tell you, even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
Okay.
I can't say I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't you just, start the music?
Yeah, but to do what?
Oh, leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even stand it.
What exactly did you have in mind, Freddy?
I'll
This is
Go
amazing.
for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart. Be honest.
He's a dancer. Oh, I love it. This is adorable.
You cast a spell on me. Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary.
Oh, this is so cute.
You and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me?
It's okay. Okay, what are some of the things you love about her?
Yay! Oh.
Hecate, with you there's so much to love. Oh, I'm not saying you're fat.
Did not just say that.
Okay, hold on.
Tell her something she doesn't know about herself.
What the fuck, man?
Okay, to me, you know you in rapture?
Ooh, good word.
Is your pallid skin. Your lips are so thin. Your love of books.
Asterian, I have but one thought. Why is it that you seem so distraught? Are you saying you're in love with me? You couldn't possibly. Really?
Oh, you're doing great. Give it another go.
Go, bro, go.
You've cast a spell on me.
Oh, come on, bro.
It's a feeling that's killing me.
He's so trying so.
But let's say categorically, oh, Katie, it's just you and me.
I cannot hide from my reality.
Oh no.
I
Judred,
can't help but think it's
we're trying to help
best
him woo her.
that you forget me. I feel so little joy.
I believe
My
in you,
want
bull
is
man,
to
right?
destroy. You will come to resent me.
No, never.
I'm truly fond of you. Yet now it appears that you love me. How can you be so sure? What is my allure? Tears are near certain.
I could never make you cry.
It's not my tears I fear. What if I lose you?
Couldn't.
Aw.
I feel so powerless.
Let me be crystal clear. Do you believe this love of yours shall persevere? Despite all that won't face, it won't disappear. My virtues are few, and if we see this through, the pain that we share may be too severe.
Freddie, help him.
Of course she sings my song better than I do.
Help me!
Freddie, help him. Go, Freddie.
Freddie, you gotta step in.
Me?
Yeah, you're just as qualified as I am.
Hecate, I'd say he's really put himself out there. No, he cannot undo. It's a brave thing to do. Wish I had his daring. Well, I'm saying that I've missed out before. Last chances rushed out that exit door. I could never let my heart be heard. And it's withering. Now I'm reconsidering.
Weirdest school play I've ever seen.
I have always counted on you to speak to me honestly. You're at my beck and call. I've never thanked you at all, and yet you still love me.
She's coming down the stairs like Beauty and the Beast, and he looks like the Beast.
Which way to go, but it bothers me. My own path I forego always seemed apropos.
We've deviated here? How so? I feel like we're doing great.
Maybe one step across the line will weave its own spell in given time.
lot with which I must contend is, can I love my best friend? Yes! Just decide.
I'm staying with the green. This is good. Mimu! we're trying to help the Minotaur express his love to Hecate. I like her attire too. If you make a YouTube video on this, you need to edit in a little yellow dress. I know, right?
You will not regret this.
Not yet. It is written. You cast a spell on me.
I love it!
Shall have my own story. You cast a spell on me, and we shall write it together.
Oh, it's so cute.
Cast a spell on me. A tale of romance and glory. You cast a spell on me. But do we have enough leather?
What do we need leather for? What do you need leather for? What, for books? Yay!
Well, that was diverting.
So cute.
You felt this way the entire time,
60
Asterion,
times.
and you said nothing?
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only, you know, half a man.
As long as you're
been
half a man
devoted
where it
friend over the
matters.
long run,
You know what I mean?
I only wish I had
I'm
realized
the
sooner
worst.
we could have been more. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. Didn't you know this would happen? Wasn't it written?
Of course it was. It was also written that I would be unaware of Asterian's feelings until he spoke them to me.
But you knew that.
I follow the rules. It is written.
We need him to be a bull where it matters. No. Guys, don't you're being disgusting. I'm happy.
I'm glad
it
to
worked
see
out.
someone happy, finally.
That would be me.
I am also not displeased by this course of events.
Wow, look at you. Living the wildlife.
Come, Asterion, I wish to speak of this further. And find an appropriate outfit.
Wait, is she getting the leather now?
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
How long are we supposed to
Bull
wait?
daddy.
It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise.
They gotta bang first. How is he already here?
So, when I tell you.
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
I bet. So what happened in yours, Zelda? What happened in yours? I need to know now. You cast a spell on me. Oh, shit. Hold on. Why was it deleted? Huh? Oh, I've done that before. I hope you didn't ban her on accident. Oops. Same result, but you picked it went a little different. Bad cat. Different approach. Okay. What was your approach? How was the approach different? I'm interested. I'm interested in this different approach. How was it different exactly? Meow. Oh, you had her sing? Oh, okay. I just felt like Freddie knew more stuff going on that we didn't know about necessarily. So I was like, go ahead, Freddie. Go ahead. Everything okay?
Everything's okay, I hope?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was so wonderful. Kate just wanted to talk about feelings and that, which, well, neither of us are good at. Right, so, I suppose you want to know how...
How did you meet
Calliope broke
Astarion
into the
before he went
reliquary
in?
that night.
She did what?
No, we didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow. Thing is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
McNabb. Wow, that's interesting. Okay.
How do you
nothing was
know
taken?
Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her,
Zelda.
I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was bleeding bad, but I don't know why.
Huh,
I
so
wanted
she was
to
bleeding
help her,
before she
but
came
she
here.
got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Oh shit, Kathy, burn!
Medusa?
Damn!
Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
Wait, who was here? I missed it! Wait, why was Medusa here? Okay, it was Medusa, okay.
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked. She never got into the reliquary though. She was just out here in the fog.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
Noise. Okay,
How could Calliope have been wounded?
It couldn't have been Medusa, like I said. She never got close.
But Calliope was wounded inside the reliquary?
That's where the blood was. We don't have anything that would attack anyone, though.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's not the chatty type, you know? She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
Those alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Calliope did. Someone else could have.
Yeah, but the alarms are just to protect all the books and relics. That's it. Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
This means Calliope came here the night she died. This is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
Well, this is the second time Medusa's name has come up. That can't be a coincidence.
yeah, maybe Medusa
She's
saw
super
something.
scary, but you know she works for Athena, right? I thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
You okay there, friendo?
Brendo. I don't get any of these? What the fuck?
I'm okay. We learned a lot. I just wish I knew why Calliope was here in the first place.
Maybe that's a question for Medusa.
Sure, if only I knew where to find her.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess so. Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
So much
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pan! I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Of course I'm here, Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things? I really must thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
That's why you did all this? Because you wanted some book?
Not just some book, but a tome from the forbidden depths.
I doubt Hecate would be pleased.
Oh, most assuredly not. Neither would Athena, which makes it all the more delicious. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
You knew I would, you little bastard.
You already knew I would, right?
Oh? Did I?
Come on, Pan. How stupid do you think I am? The place you sent me for this favor just happens to be where Calliope was attacked. You had to know I'd discover that. If you wanted me to know, why not just tell me? What's the angle? Tell me why I shouldn't be suspicious, Pan.
Yeah, exactly,
You
goat
have no
man.
reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
What reason do I have to believe you?
Give me a reason to believe you, Pan.
You want the ever-elusive proof. If I had that to offer, do you think I would hesitate to share it? Alas, it is my burden to be forever condemned by my idle brethren. I've become accustomed to it. Truly. I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
And if I can't accept that? If I find out you're somehow involved in this?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
If you're still up for trading favors, I could use more help.
We're not using
Of course you could. If I can make a
Ooh, if you
suggestion,
say it like that.
live the high life. Throw caution to the wind.
That's your suggestion?
And why not, unless you truly prefer Persephone forever running hot and cold? Take my hand, Grace. Take my hand.
I mean, I know. Well, the way he said it was kind of hot, though. All right, so. I think I'm gonna stick with Persephone for now. I guess. I don't know. I just don't trust him. I don't trust him.
I'm not gonna give up on Persephone because you say so.
You'd rather she gave up on you first? Do you truly prefer such misery before you,
Before I die? You don't have any hope for me, do you? You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
Yeah, you dirty bird. I got your number.
You'll want to find Medusa, I suppose.
Yeah, her name keeps coming up.
You'll find Medusa at a dingy little club appropriately named the Viper's Nest. Give her my regards. But do be careful if you call on her, Grace. Medusa is a hideous monster
He's
and should be
going
treated
for it,
as such.
Obviously. Sorry, bro. Maybe if you weren't so, like... I guess we'll talk to Persephone before we go. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Boo, boo, boo.
Back from your visit to the reliquary?
How did you know I was there?
Athena was ranting about it when I left her. She's none too pleased about you breaking the rules. Let's hope what you learned was worth it. Medusa was at the reliquary that night. You don't intend to confront her directly, do you?
You think I should?
You think I shouldn't? How else will I find out why she was there?
There's always a way, Grace. Asking someone directly isn't the only method. Still, while I hate to say it, confronting Medusa may be your best option.
You could come with me when I talk to her.
Trust me, if I'm anywhere within a mile, she'll have vanished by the time you so much as knock on her door.
Damn.
Just lie to me and say you'll be careful. On a different matter, I've had time to do some thinking. I may have been too dismissive after Aphrodite's party. You no doubt have many questions about the Eidolon and Calliope's memories.
Apollo told me a little about it. He did say I should talk to you, though.
Did he now? Is there anything you'd like to ask?
How many times have you died? Can I ask that?
We call it passing on. I've lost track of just how many times I've passed on my Eidolon. A dozen? It's happened less often in more recent eras.
And the one you told me about, the woman married to that gangster, she was the most recent?
I don't think of Chastity as a she. That was me, just as the one my husband blasted with a shotgun was also me. It was one of the few times I wasn't able to prepare my successor. We were friends, yes, but I didn't know what Persephone was, and I had no idea what I'd just become.
That must have been difficult.
It was more difficult taking over my dead husband's territory. Women weren't often mobsters in those days.
When all these memories start to return, will I feel different?
First, you'll have dreams. Places you've never been, people you've never met. But unlike with normal dreams, these will linger. Then they will come while you're awake. Sudden flashes or snippets of déjà vu. And sometimes it will seem so real you'll swear you're hallucinating. If there's anything difficult about the process, is that it becomes hard to differentiate between your life and all these other lives you're now recalling.
Damn.
That does sound confusing.
That's a lot, man.
Confusing and often unpleasant, as not all the memories will be fond ones. But that will pass in time.
She didn't say however.
Were you really a gangster? I've heard it said, but it sounds...
Let me put it this way.
Why was there
I
such a
felt
pause?
as if I'd been blessed by a dying woman who saved me from a prison of my own making. I didn't know what I was, but I was free. I felt more alive than I'd ever felt before, and strong enough to toss an ox 10 feet. Did I set out to become a mobster? Not exactly. My husband's friends thought I'd murdered him, however, so they came after me.
Sounded like the person hit the mic when they were recording that line.
Oh, I see.
They just left
Athena
it
found
there.
me just as my memories were starting to return. I wasn't permitted to continue doing something so noticeable, so I was carted off to Olympus. It's too bad, really. I was an excellent mobster.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Wait, you said that Persephone passed on her Eidolon as she lay dying. What if she had just died?
The Eidolon will keep us alive for a time, even in the most horrific circumstances, in hopes that there's someone to pass it on to.
What if there isn't? What if Chastity had died before you were shot?
Well, then the line of Persephone would have ended then and there. Oh, there are some stories that say an Eidolon will go wandering, that it never really dies. And who knows if there's any truth to that. It's not exactly something we've had the opportunity to study. All we know is that many idols have left us forever. They've died, and that's how it happens.
You said it becomes hard to differentiate your life from the others. How hard, exactly? It'll still be me, right?
Oh, how do I explain this? Grace, would you say that you are who you are because of your experiences? The things you've lived and done?
I guess so, sure.
Well, all the things Calliope has done, and those before her, will now be yours. They will feel like a part of your life as well. Thus, they can't help but shape you. The Grace that is now will be and will have done so much more. Fortunately, you don't have to deal with every memory. Each time the Eidolon passes on, the oldest memories fade, and that helps.
If that's the case, then how come the freaking Aphrodite was having such an issue with it? Those are like the oldest memories, right? How does it make any sense? Whatever.
Wait, how is it good that old memories start to fade?
Think of how old we are, Grace. If all those memories returned to you with perfect clarity, they would destroy you.
Yeah, but doesn't that mean you've all forgotten so much?
Well, far more than we remember.
Oh, they're just
further
gonna
I
let
think
that one go,
back,
huh,
the more
Zelda?
it becomes a bit of a blur, actually. You'll recall important moments. Some will be mixed up with the stories mortals tell, and you won't be sure which is the memory and which is the story. An idol's memory is a series of islands in a dark ocean, and they become smaller and smaller as they recede into the horizon.
It was very poetic.
It sounds dire, but
Persephone.
you become accustomed to it. It just takes time. And now you have all the time in the world.
It's a lot to consider. Assuming I'll even have time to worry about it, what with the trial coming.
Either the trial will end poorly, in which case all of this is moot, or it will end well, and you will have plenty of time to digest.
Yeah, thanks for the update.
I'm a realist, Grace. It's what I'm best at. Now then, unless you've something else to ask.
Oh, you're just gonna blow me off? Rude as hell.
Tell me more about Calliope. You and her were good friends, right?
We were.
And
if you had told me a decade ago that I would become close to one of the muses, I would have laughed in your face. I always considered them Apollo's creatures. Calliope, Clio, and Talia. Vapid, frivolous gods who handed off their eidolon to any artist who took their fancy. Every time I met one of them, they were someone else. I mean, Apollo called them the Sisters of Beauty, no matter their gender. Can you imagine that? That's such a stupid name.
I never thought of that.
Why was she see-through for a second there?
Idols change
Am I
gender
losing my
a lot?
mind? Did y'all see that?
We tend to seek out successors like
You could see
ourselves,
right through
but
her to the
it
books.
happens.
That was
With the
fucking weird.
muses, it happened frequently. Everywhere Apollo went, they surrounded him like a gaggle of ducklings, just like him to gather his own fans.
Huh.
If you disliked the muses so much, how did you end up becoming friends with Calliope?
Well, she sought me out. She'd become more and more unhappy on Olympus, so she decided to leave just as I had, long before. Calliope asked for my help, and I laughed in her face.
It was
Go ask
so
one of
quick.
your sycophant
Unless you were looking at the
mortals, I
screen,
told her.
you probably missed pretty
Surely
easy.
one of them has some threadbare couch you can sleep on.
Oof.
Wow.
Damn.
Typically, she was undeterred. She didn't just want a place to stay. She said she wanted to learn how to be truly independent from an idol who had mastered it. What can I say? I mean, I am a sucker for a well-timed compliment. I took her in. Apollo was furious. He and Calliope were barely speaking, but he was certain she'd come crawling back to Olympus. Oh, it made taking her in all the sweeter.
After you took Calliope in, that's when you became friends?
Oh, no, not right away. I wasn't looking for a friend. What I was looking for was an opening act in the club. Calliope entertained here for years, and then eventually turned from performing to attracting new acts. She was in her element. She and I, we warmed up to each other eventually. She was more capable than I expected, and I adored her furious rants.
Aw.
Calliope didn't seem like the furious type when I met her. That's hard to picture.
Oh, then you didn't really meet her. She was an idealist, and nobody could ever quite live up to her standards for very long. Her brothers and sisters, least of all. The idols needed to change, she said. They were withering away in the shadows, diminished and unwilling to save their own skins. When I joined the chorus, she expected me to change everything, as if I could single-handedly override Athena. I was to be her champion, and together we would bring revolution to the idols. Well, I was yet another disappointment.
I don't see Persephone being the one
She
that
left the
killed
club,
her.
But I gave her a place to live. We were supposed to stay in touch, but you know how it went from there.
What happened to the other muses? You mentioned 2 others. Were they lost in the war?
One of them was.
I'm assuming you stayed with Apollo the whole time,
Not
Zelda?
like you think. The day we were to leave on the ship, Talia simply never showed up.
Do you know what happened to her?
We never heard from her again. Apollo thrashed about in mourning, but, Talia had been fading away for years. It wasn't a surprise to the rest of us.
What about the other muse, Cleo?
Died long before. A victim at the hands of a mortal man, when she no longer possessed the power to bedazzle him.
Damn.
As I understand it, he kept her in a cage as a pet until her eidolon shriveled up and perished. He was dead before she was.
Ugh, that's pretty dark.
Yes, well, we come by our wariness of mortals honestly, Grace.
Damn. Okay. Well, okay.
Are you willing to talk about Hades? If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm just
incredibly curious how I ended up murdering my husband.
Yes. Very curious.
Yeah. One might think that my hatred of Hades began when he kidnapped me and forced me to be his bride. But honestly, that wasn't it. I hated my brothers and sisters for letting it happen.
Understandable.
But Hades himself terrified me. He had a presence. One that forever made him the most important man in the room.
But he's delightful.
Me? Oh, I was nothing in comparison. When Hades began doting on me, trying to earn my favor, I swooned that he might deign to think of me that way. For centuries, I actually thought I was in love, that the kidnapping was the best thing that ever happened to me. It's funny how our perspectives change.
If you got along with Hades for so long, what changed?
I did. I grew up. I was a trophy for Hades, a conquest that he expected to remain meek and unchanging forever. He went out of his way to keep me small. I slowly realized that, he'd always been that way. Manipulation and arrogance.
See, I feel Persephone on a personal level, and we're like homies. Like I get her.
I hated him, and I told him so, but he refused to part with me. He declared that I was his and would stay in the underworld where I belonged.
And that's when you killed him?
That's when I killed him, yes. The first time one idol had ever murdered another. Thank you very much.
Right.
I'm guessing the other idols weren't thrilled with you killing Hades.
Well, yeah, they didn't know what to do with me. And Athena was furious that the most powerful remaining idol had been lost. See, this was before the war and before all the new rules. The chorus had never once contemplated execution, but they certainly considered it then. In the end, they decided
she deserves a good gloat,
to
though.
Humiliate me.
You deal with somebody like that.
They ensured I did not
You gotta
benefit
gloat.
from Hades'
You gotta
murder,
gloat.
and
Fuck it.
stripped the throne I had wrested
Kill that
from
shit
his
of a
grasp.
man, and then gloat
Which
about
you
it.
weren't happy about.
I asked them where they were all those years while I pleaded for help. I was held captive, and what was I expected to do? What, lie down and take it forever because Hades was more useful to them alive? No. I stopped doing what was expected of me the day I slit his throat. May he rot in Tartarus with the Titans for all eternity.
Hear, hear! Hear, hear!
How did you go from ruling the underworld to opening a nightclub named after it?
I won it in a bet with Dionysus, god of merriment.
Okay, there has to be a story there.
Well, the story is that he was a fool, but a charming one with many patrons. They built him a nightclub as his personal playground. And it was a grand old time for Dionysus in the 1970s,
Oh, I bet.
assure you. But
Shit.
he didn't know how to run a business. By the time disco was ready to die, so was his stupid club. So I offered to make it profitable. If I succeeded, he would turn ownership over to me. He accepted because, frankly, all he wanted to do was drink anyhow. I was successful. The club became mine, and I kicked Dionysus out for never paying his tab.
Get him!
Sucks to be him.
Dionysus ever sobers up, he might decide to be sore about it, but so far that hasn't happened.
You realize I am asking her the questions, right? I could be like, that's all for now, and we wouldn't be talking this much. I'm the one making her talk. What's the deal with you and
What's the deal
Apollo?
between you and Apollo? The way you two fight.
I've told you how he and the other idols stood by and let me rot with Hades, did I not?
It seems more personal than that.
Okay, there's an old saying that no one escapes the underworld. That's not true. I did. Once. Not long after Hades kidnapped me. I was homesick, and I missed my mother. Charon took pity on me and allowed me across the Styx. And after that, Grace, I waded through darkness itself to get out of there. Hades chased after me relentlessly, but I evaded him, right up until I got to the very slopes of Olympus. And who do you suppose was the first idol I met?
Uh-oh.
Apollo stood there. I cried out to him, begging him not to let Hades take me, and yet Apollo did as he has always done. Absolutely nothing.
What a shitter.
Hades was thrilled.
What a fucking shitter.
And I knew then and there I could never rely on my so-called family for anything, ever again.
Fuck Apollo. Absolutely nothing. Kathy, yes!
I'd like to know a little more
That's
about the
hilarious.
idols. I am one now, right?
What constitutes
Apollo
a
the
little
tool,
more
exactly.
in this instance?
It's only good for
Well,
washing clothes.
What are
For
we?
his abs.
Where did we
Apparently,
come
from
from?
what Zelda tells me.
If an idol is a soul that moves from person to person, it must have started somewhere, right?
Anything. If that was you in that
the
situation,
big
can you
question.
imagine if somebody did
The
nothing?
answer is nobody knows.
He could have tried to help.
I
It's
remember
not
the
like they would have
original
killed him.
Persephone
He's a
only
god too.
vaguely. Indeed, I'm not even certain she was
It's
the original.
stupid.
I mean, was there something before her? How did she get her idol on? I couldn't tell you. Evidently, we wrote little down in those early days, or were forbidden to, and our memories only stretch back so far. Anything beyond that simply isn't.
No, they wouldn't have. She was the. Listen. Gods might have had deals and shit, but if Persephone is the first god to kill another god, then there was no way that Hades was going to kill Apollo if Apollo helped her go see her mom for a little bit or something. Yeah, well, they could have fought about it or something. Maybe Apollo could have killed him. Then it wouldn't have had to be her. But you know what? It's better it worked out this way. 'Cause now Persephone's her own bitch, and we're the queen bitch now. All right. Now she's a queen bitch. You don't need nobody. You don't need nobody.
Psst. Isn't it strange to not know where you come from? For all you know, the idols could be
Apollo's still sitting over here
aliens.
doing nothing because of
Aliens.
deals
Grace, you
and
watch
not
too
wanting
many
to
movies.
change. Let's let everybody
Gods
die.
are okay, but aliens are just wacky fiction.
Well, maybe it needed to happen. Head
Fine.
bitch in charge,
Yes.
exactly.
It is strange. No, our earliest days aren't the only blanks in our memories, however.
Fuck that
We
emo
have
do
many.
nothing.
Alas, last was the day Zeus called us all together to tell us Rome had fallen and we should prepare for war.
So
Did that
maybe
war
something
occur?
needed to change.
I couldn't tell you.
Apparently something
The
did
last
need
thing
to
I
change, and that was
remember
what
after
Calliope was
Rome
doing, and
was
that's why we're
1,000
here in the
years
first
later,
place. We gotta
in
figure
the
out what's going
16th
on.
Century,
What
I
was
in a different
Calliope's
body,
plan?
feeling as if no time at all had passed.
I mean, you know, because you played the game.
Athena
but
calls that period the gap. And that's what it
don't,
feels
don't
like.
spoil us.
All of us experienced it, and not one of us knows why or how.
Tell me more about
The
this
gap you mentioned. What was that like? Did you just wake up one day, or?
I wasn't asleep. I lived. I had lives. I passed on my eidolon. I may have known who I was and what I was, but perhaps I was completely unaware. All I know is that one day, Athena came to my nunnery.
She was a nun,
Trieste, I
too.
think. The moment that I saw her, all the old memories came
Yeah, Zeus is an
flooding
ass.
back. My life during the gap was wiped away in an instant, and it never returned. If someone did that to us, they were powerful indeed.
What about Athena? I mean, she's the one who found you, right? She must have been aware.
Athena woke up on
But
her
see,
own.
they've been saying this whole
so she
time
claims,
that a lot of the
and spent
old
the next
stories aren't
century
even all
rounding up
that
those
true in the
idols
first
who
place, so we
remained.
don't even know how much
Zeus,
of the
however, was gone.
history
What became of
technically
him,
is
what
truth,
happened
I
in
guess.
Rome, we've never pieced it together. It's troubling.
So they don't know what happened to Zeus. That's interesting. Tell me about...
Tell me more about the war. It seems to have had a huge effect on all of you.
That's putting it mildly.
From Aphrodite's song, I know Ares betrayed everyone. What did you do?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Honestly, after my mother was murdered, I barely remember.
Your mother?
Her name was Demeter. Not truly my mother, but an idol who had always cared for me since the early days. I thought we'd be together forever. Then Ares brought those filthy bastards down on us. Demeter was slain by bullets. Until that day, I had believed we were untouchable.
Why would Ares do that? Did he get anything out of it in the end, or?
What he got was a final death. A few of us hunted him down and made sure he paid for his betrayal. He choked on his own blood.
Get him.
As for why he did it, who knows? He thought us a lost cause. He wanted glory. He wanted more than we had, living in secret. After that, I don't know. We went from hiding place to hiding place. I didn't even know what Hephaestus had done for us when I found myself on a boat. We might have been gods once, but after the war, we were just refugees, like so many others, fleeing to a distant land.
Was it hard for the idols to come to the new world? It's just a place like any other, isn't it?
Well, it wasn't the place that was hard, it was the fear. We knew we were vulnerable. We knew mortals could and would kill us. Suddenly, there were rules. We had to be secret. We had to stay close together. We huddled in the shadows and quaked each time the mortals so much as breathed in our direction. We couldn't all live that way. Some of us drifted away, faded into the night without so much as an explanation. That's what's been the hard part. Our inevitable decline in a place where we don't belong. We can pass on our eidolons as often as we like, but it will never truly be home.
That's all I can think of for now. I'll see you around.
Oh yes, that's where I'll be. Around.
Medusa's lair. We're gonna go do more singing. We're gonna sing to a snake lady.
This
Ooh,
must
another
be the
club.
Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no signs. Just that one dude glaring at everyone. Well, I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Oh, there you are.
Bitch!
This place is the worst. I think someone peed on me.
Freddy?
The
What are
fuck you doing
here?
with a mace?
What, you thought I wouldn't notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
What kind of equipment does one bring to a meeting with Medusa?
A
This isn't
mirror,
meeting,
obviously.
Grace. You're not here to sell her on your business plan.
Please tell me you don't have any weapons in there.
Nothing that would get me stopped on the bus. Look,
You
you're
have a
gonna need some
mace.
backup
How did that
in
not
there,
get you stopped on the
Do
bus?
you even know anything about Medusa?
Do you think she actually turns people to stone?
Let's hope not, or this could be a short visit. Or a really, really long one.
I'm
She's so funny.
serious.
Perseus used a mirror to reflect Medusa's gaze back at her. Oh, maybe you could use your phone.
You think that would work?
Unless you brought a mirror, Grace, it's all you got.
Damn. Tell me what you know.
I'll bite. What do you know about Medusa?
Well, you know she was human once, right? And she was cursed.
Apollo mentioned it, yeah.
Cursed by Athena. Or so one of the stories goes, anyway.
But doesn't she work for Athena?
Hey, don't look at me. My knowledge of this stuff stops at a few thousand years ago.
Medusa's a monster.
She was once human, but she's definitely a monster, right?
Yeah, one of the worst. But you know, so was the Minotaur.
Asterion said she was scary. I have a feeling she's not like him.
Then I guess you need to be prepared for the possibility that she is as bad as the legends say. Though some of the stories
shit.
also say that she was wronged by Athena and that what was done to her was an injustice.
And Athena just follows the rules, right?
Fuck Athena.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
You have a plan for how we're getting inside, I hope?
Maybe. You're here to help?
Always.
Then I have a plan.
This is real bad. We're gonna get our friend killed. It's a distraction, I guess.
Hi, this is where the comic convention is, right? I hope I'm not too late for the signing.
Why is Pan there?
Wrong address.
What? No. Oh God, no. No, that can't be right. Do you understand the indignities that I have endured? The weird looks, the body odors. Someone spilled coffee all over my cosplay outfit. No, do not tell me that I got
just
it
keep
wrong.
him
I spent
busy while I look
$50 on this
around.
ticket. I demand my personal photo.
There, at least she's not inside now. What is this? What is this?
What a long day, hiding in the light. Such a long day, dreaming of tonight. This sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. Oh, it's the muse. There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong, so right. I'm really gonna hate myself tonight.
Medusa, listen, stop, I'm warning you. This is something you don't want to do.
Tell me more about me, look at you. A prime sashimi with opinions too.
I'm a prime sashimi. I love sashimi.
I'm warning you.
Yes, keep on warning
There's no
me.
rewinding. It's something you can't undo. Can't undo.
It's kind of the point, lovely.
Now
Look into me. Your body glows freely.
shit.
What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You are currently experiencing something I like to call the preparation. Any questions or comments? That's right, it is widely known that I can turn folks to stone. But oh, I won't this time. Because this time I find dine that oozy musy bloods my wine this time.
This is rough, man. I don't know where to go with this.
She's looking away. Hey,
You flipped that hood. Then out came the snakes. You're so good. Finally, some stakes. Only ice. What a difference an actual monster makes. You and Athena. Here's the thing I don't get. Are you her spy, some sort of PI, or more like her pet? Am I hurting the mood when I mention her name?
the fact that she'd hate that you're on my plate only makes me more game. Look into
Medusa, look into your own eyes. Nope. Okay, the phone thing doesn't work on you. Nevertheless, let's take a look at you. Fan called you hideous. That's just untrue.
enough.
I'd kill for eyes like that. The body too.
Don't look at me.
Maybe the hair needs some attending to.
Don't look at me.
Big picture, honey. It's nothing you can't undo. Yeah, you're not a killer. You're much too cute.
You're lost, little girl. No more Hail Marys. We both know the cute girl's you. The killer's me.
Don't know, you don't know.
I do know that you didn't
Kill Calliope. So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
know.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean Athena knows?
No. Fine, Grace.
Don't you see, Medusa? You are just her tool. Your queen's a user. You're Athena's fool. Slightly tougher. She's a friend to me. We can get you free.
You said to me, Persephone
can get you free. Is that a yes?
That's a maybe.
Maybe what? Did I miss something?
Is she serious?
That depends. What do you think, Medusa? Will you help me out?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
Why were you at
You
the
were at the
reliquary?
reliquary the night Calliope was murdered. I want to know why.
I don't know why.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
That's what Asterion told us, more or less.
But you were there that night.
Yes, I admit it.
Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the Muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
Why were
You
you
followed
following her?
Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
So you were spying on her.
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Okay.
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
He killed Hecate's cat by accident, but this still seems hard to believe.
Yes, I had only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me. Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing. She was frightened, bloodied, dying.
Let me guess, that made you hungry.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
You haven't told Athena any of this? You agreed to help, remember?
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
I was not thinking clearly. I panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected...
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I agreed to help you. I speak the truth.
Right, and not at all trying to cover your own ass.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have. Well, what of Pan? The only reason I knew Calliope was going to the reliquary is because he informed me.
So much for never lying to me.
What were the odds, honestly?
Let's put a pin in that for the moment, shall we?
I am a monster. It's true, I do not deny it. It's still, I did not kill the muse.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
I've told you everything I know. We have a bargain. You said my curse might be lifted.
Hey, I'll ask Persephone. That's all I can do.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
It's okay, honey.
Whether I tell Athena depends. Have you done this before?
Don't you think Athena should know what her spy master is like?
No, she cannot. I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol.
My butt hurts in this chair,
Lady
man. I need a
Athena
new
should
chair.
learn the truth.
Jesus.
I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
I'll braid your snakes. I could braid her snakes, right? She was a victim too, snake charmer.
He knew. Right from the start, Pan knew Calliope was there that night.
Yeah, and who could have foreseen that he was lying to you the entire time? Who, I ask you, a mystery even the Oracle couldn't have penetrated.
Penetrated. Ha! Wait, oh, sorry.
It just doesn't make sense. Pan sent me to the reliquary. If he's involved, why would he do that?
I don't know. Guilt, maybe? Anyhow, you probably have a few questions for Mr. Goatman. I'll see you at home.
Hey, I really appreciate all your help, Fred.
Right? I am so good at this. Who needs to be an idol?
Is this where you offer to be my kick-ass high priestess?
Am I not already? Seriously, am I not?
Oh, you definitely are. On the Netflixes? Okay. Alright, understandable.
Oh, if it isn't, the lovely Grace?
You knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
Well, yes. She asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked.
The key?
I told you I didn't know what happened to Calliope, and that's the truth. I did not. So I nudged you in the right direction.
So you were what? Just trying to be helpful? You still aren't telling me something.
What possible reason would I have to...
Tell me, right now.
Yeah, Goat Man.
Medusa learned that Calliope was going to the reliquary because I told her.
I know, she just told me
Before
that.
you say anything, I had no idea of the fate awaiting our dear muse. And you yourself said Medusa was not responsible. I simply had to know if I'd inadvertently, rather innocently...
Sold her out? She came to you for help, and you gave her whereabouts to the highest bidder.
I am trying to help Grace. In my way.
What do you mean, in my way? What way is that?
You're right.
The way where I don't take all the blame.
Of course.
What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace. I
You
truly
know?
do.
This man's... He's just irritating the shit out of me. Like, for real. For real, for real. Do, do, do. Okay. If we gotta head back home, I'm gonna go back to Persephone's first, real quick. Yeah, snaky snag. A snaky snag.
Back again so soon, Grace? You're practically a regular at the club.
I need
Did you end
you
up
to
finding
help Medusa.
Or did she vanish the moment you came near, like she does with every other idol?
She definitely did not vanish. Maybe I better explain what happened.
I knew it. We never should have brought that monster to the New World. Athena is a fool to think Medusa can be controlled. You're fortunate to have made it out in one piece. It could have gone very poorly for you.
If only you'd been
You're
there,
right.
man.
I should have brought you to protect little old defenseless me.
Ah. If I'd gone, you would have found nothing more than an empty building, I assure you.
Because you're so big and scary.
I'm glad you appreciate my finer qualities.
At any rate, Medusa might be in the clear. Pan, however, is not.
I don't imagine you've confronted him yet.
Oh, I
He
have.
admitted to selling out Calliope, but not to killing her. I don't know if I can believe him.
Nor I. Pan would do anything to save his own skin. Allow me some time to consider our next move. Now then, unless you've something else to ask?
No, not really. I'll see you later, Persephone.
Go back to my apartment. Maybe to you. Maybe to you,
Hi,
Zelda.
Grace? I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name.
I
Where's
like
Freddy?
the lady
She
boner.
went out to
Okay.
get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but well, here you are.
Are you looking for me? Wait, you know Freddy? Wait, what?
What? You and Freddy are friends now? When did
When
this
did that
happen?
happen?
When I came looking for you, Friday has this movie that I've never seen. Super cool, right?
Excuse
Uh-huh.
me?
Oh, would you rather not share your mortal friends? Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk. I can zip us over to Olympus anytime if you're free.
Where's Freddy?
So
Oh,
this
yeah.
is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways.
What do you
any
mean a
kind of transition,
bone? Like
really.
she gives you a
The old
boner? What are you
Hermes
talking
said that
about?
the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to
Freedom,
say.
freedom, freedom.
Only the roads
I feel like they're
are
showing this
different.
on purpose.
And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Hermes is shady.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
Hermes doesn't use the word freedom? Oh, he's sus? Were we supposed to say sus? They are sus? I have a choice. Do you like
You
running
say
errands?
it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job.
Yeah,
Why
they
wouldn't
said
I
that.
want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say
Yeah,
that.
but
a
Mimu
willingness
didn't
to
read the
serve is more
about
important than a
section, okay?
willingness to be served.
So she's just seeing what you see. So
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal
it's okay.
world.
I keep fucking it up
I
too.
know, she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
Athena never leaves Olympus?
How
Really?
does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers, Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So maybe
So
she
what, she
knows
just
who killed Calliope.
Never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
The owl is creepy.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take
Let's
me
go,
to
you
Olympus.
sussy baka. Take me.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
Just a bus driver. I don't believe it. They know something. Oh, shit. I gotta pick a trait? And I can't pick clever? They blocked me from clever? Crud. They won't let me pick clever. Clever was the thing I went with. Damn it. I guess, Charming is just so boring. What did you go with when you went to see Athena? Did you go with Charming or Kick-Ass? Because I'll probably go with the opposite. You went with Kick-Ass? Great, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go with Charming then, I suppose.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
Imagine.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
Am I not supposed to be proving my innocence? Would you prefer I did nothing?
I'd prefer you didn't break any other rules in the meantime.
Such as? Do you have a list I can read, or do you just make them up as you go?
Exactly, bitch. Make them up as you go.
I think my judgment was rash. It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time,
maybe Apollo can give it to her,
know you would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
Ooh, like you care about Medusa? I'm gonna say, where has that gotten them?
Really? Let's explore where all that caring has gotten them, shall we? You're holding on with a grip so tight, your knuckles are turning white. But that's not enough, is it? Every idol I've met is either lost or broken, or both. They're all slipping through your fingers. If you actually cared about them, you'd do something about it instead of sitting up here worrying about your precious rules.
Yeah, bitch! And I'll punch your owl.
Zeus
Fuck
was
your
the first
cookies.
to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again.
Damn.
Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
I'll still punch your owl. Quit looking at me, ho. No, I'm just kidding. Why tell me? So you add to it?
I've heard most of that, sure. What does it have to do with me?
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate, even if it appears unfair.
Could have helped you.
It's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have.
She's steepling. She thinks she's better than me. That's right, put that shit away, lady. She's still steepling at me.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Yeah, let's talk about Medusa.
Let her have you.
I just have to know why. Of all the people you could have working for you, why her?
You're gonna need more
could
than
have
D, I
left her
can tell you
behind.
that.
I elected to bring her because, in the end, she is my responsibility. But Medusa didn't want charity. She volunteered to work in my service. It's trying at times. Now, if there isn't anything else.
Oh, there's lots of else.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks
Hype
at the
and a
edges
crepe.
because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Doesn't matter. You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
The same person gave it to me, who gave it to Calliope.
And who gave it to Calliope, then? I see.
You went to the
Speaking
reliquary,
of the
right?
reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
Okay, Burgundy.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew.
You're still
Perhaps
going with
the
this, huh?
incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
You are such a twat. You are such a twat.
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another
She's
idol.
a dick.
I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
I'm missing
Sort of,
something.
But I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask.
Oh, you are so
Not
smug, you
until
twat.
regain her memories, at least.
Why not put off the trial until then? Seems like a good way to solve all this. Yeah?
There's a reason you want
And
me
trust
gone.
what you decide to share? I think not.
I guess
She's
I'll
an
get back to my
asshole.
investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Oh, I bet.
Will you? Really?
Yeah.
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
Poke her fucking eyes out. Fuck your cookies! Fuck your fucking cookies! I'll shove those cookies right up her ass. This bitch, man. This fucking
Don't take
bitch.
it personally, Grace. Athena's first instinct is to follow the rules whenever things get rough.
Boston,
As
how
if
you
she believes that
doing?
if
This
the idols
bitch.
don't blindly follow every rule to the letter, will dissolve into utter chaos.
Well, is she right?
Probably.
I will. I'll put those cookies right up her ass. I'll shove them in there one at a time. Do it all slow like. I won't even lube them up. Fuck that hoe. Yeah! Zelda
Do you think she's telling the truth? About the idols dying out?
I'm not sure. I mean, if it is true, why hasn't she told the rest of the chorus?
Where do you think I can get Persephone's
It sounds
outfit
like she
from?
doesn't
Because I
trust
feel like
you.
I need this outfit.
Well, the feeling is mutual. At any rate, I'm afraid we're going to have to disappoint her again.
Uh-oh. What now?
You need to go back to the reliquary, Grace.
What?
You know, Athena said something to me. That it'd be nice to know what Calliope was doing there in the first place.
And she's correct.
Zelda, don't you poop on me.
It's the only
Knock that
piece of the
shit
puzzle
off.
we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a
Yeah, but
really
we
good
said
question.
anything anyway.
We can't ask Calliope what her plan was.
Boston, it's
But
a cool
you might be
game
able to remember
about
what she was doing there.
a role-playing. It's like
memories?
done like a role-playing musical.
But I thought
That it will take years, yes.
I'll explain
But
in a
if
second,
you
okay,
go
boss?
somewhere
Give me 1
important
second.
to Calliope or touch something special to her, you'll get flashes, feelings.
So touch
Do you
everything.
want
Got
Grace
it.
to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
Deja
I'm
vu.
willing to wager the place Calliope met her fate has left its mark in Grace's psyche. We have only to uncover it.
Let's uncover shit. All right, so basically, Boston, we were joining a band. We're just a regular girl joining a band. I mean, in a band, and we were doing some like, you know, auditions for the band. And somebody came in while my character was just singing by herself. And she was like, yeah, sure, I'll join the band, whatever. And she starts singing. They start singing together because it's a musical, you know, right? And then later on, after she leaves that night, we're all inspired and shit after this song. And this bitch comes bursting into our apartment, bleeding the fuck out, and says, I'm so sorry I gotta do this to you. And then boom, a yellow ball of light comes out of her chesticles and gives us her power, because apparently this girl that died in our fucking apartment was the muse Calliope. So, you know, Greek gods and shit. That's basically what we're dealing with. And we are now the new muse of, you know, music and shit. So we're going around trying to win, and we're on basically on trial for the murder of that muse, even though she gave her powers to us. They think that we stole it. And now we got to prove our innocence. We only have a certain amount of time, and Athena's a twat hole that wants us dead, basically. Shut up, Zelda! Can we roll a nat 20 and drag them all I wish. But I don't have the power of the dice in this, apparently, so. You sure this will
Are
work?
you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
I do know something
Yes,
about
this
how
is the first
memories
time I've
work
played.
after the transition, but no,
We helped a Minotaur proclaim his love to Hecate.
Trial. Without discovering more, the outcome of that.
We
is certain.
confronted Medusa.
What if Medusa is lying? What
Quit
about
throwing shit at me,
Pan?
Zelda,
We could
Jesus.
look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh my!
Love
my,
poo,
my. You're
really?
just full of ideas, aren't you? Do you have any suggestions regarding how we might?
You
go
know, there's
about
other
doing
targets, right?
Deja vu it is.
All right, let's see. What would I be looking
Let's
for?
say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of who attacked Calliope, or why she was there. Anything we could work with. I've spoken to almost all the idols, and every single one says they hadn't seen or heard from her. If she was keeping to herself, then why now? What started
True,
this?
at least they do wipe themselves.
We're missing something important, Grace.
What if Grace goes there and the memory she sees is that she attacked Calliope?
Freddy, you are
A
not
Grace from
helping
the
me.
future. It'd be a twist.
How was that helpful, Freddy?
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
I'm
What about
certainly not
Athena?
suggesting we ask
Blah,
Athena
blah,
for permission.
blah.
Then you mean...
A week ago, I would have said breaking into the reliquary was impossible. Yet it appears Hecate can be surprised. If her book says she will be.
Let's hope the book says that again, I guess.
Unless you've some other plan. I'm all ears, as they say.
I bring Hecate's cool big bro into this. Hecate, what? Reliquary
What
has
about the
alarms.
I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Yeah, right.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Yeah, until you touch
I'll
something.
be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I
Missed!
follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Is it Mexican
Then
beer
they
brand? Oh,
discover you,
nice.
and we apologize profusely.
Will not be a good look, though, just saying.
Is there really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
A bit
That's because we
desperate.
are desperate, Grace. Either we take this shot at learning the truth, or we overthrow Athena and the chorus by force, and disregard this stupid trial.
She's joking, right? She's joking, right?
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Yes.
I can't go in with you. Hecate would sense me right away. I will, however, stay close by.
Yeah?
If anything happens, I'll come. Hecate won't
will?
stop me. The Minotaur won't stop me. Nothing will.
Oh.
That's great to know, but I'll try not to make it necessary.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. Freddy distracts Hecate. Be honest with Hecate. Sneak in the back way. So which one did you do, Zelda? Because I don't want to do the one that you did. I would like to have something else happen, probably. I mean, I can tell you, honestly, out of all of these, I kind of want to do this middle one. Sneak in the back way. Nice. Which one did you do, Zelda? I like to make different things happen, you know? You think you snuck? Let's try to be honest. Let's just try to be honest. We did just hook them up, you know? Why not be honest? Why can't honesty be the best policy? We're going to leave the rear alone this time.
Ah, so that is now.
See, she already knew we were coming.
Expecting us?
It is written that you would come, yes.
See, she knew.
That is so cool. I kid you not.
Yet it was also written that you would sneak into the reliquary as Calliope did, so this encounter is unanticipated.
I'm unanticipated.
This book of yours really isn't as accurate as you make it out to be.
The course it lays out is almost always correct. The smaller things, they are subject to free will and frequently change. However, even without the book, I do understand why you've come. Is there a reason why you believe my answer will be different now?
You owe me? Which one did you? Well, you snuck in, so you didn't have this conversation, right, Zelda? Hold on. So let's see.
The
I'm gonna say
only
this one.
reason you won't let me in is because Athena forbids it, right?
She is the one to whom I made my promise, yes.
What if I said that she's a suspect in Calliope's death?
Is she a suspect?
She's an idol. I don't know that she's not a suspect. Yet. Without more evidence, isn't her command potentially self-serving?
Ooh.
You will regret this. That is also written.
That is a yes.
Go quickly. Look, but do not touch.
But I have
the
to
reliquary
touch.
stores many artifacts, some dangerous.
Got it.
I know. Athena says, "Don't make more trouble for me," and I immediately go to the one place that she said I don't have access to.
Okay, Grace.
And I go make trouble.
So
me. So me. Ooh, here we go. What are we touching?
All the times to not have Freddy around. She'd love this. First things first, how do I do this?
Yeah, where do I start?
Where do I
man?
even start?
Do I just walk around until something like catches my fancy? Do I just glance about randomly?
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if
Touch
I just
the floor. Lick it. I don't know. Wait, what are we touching? And then you show her on stream. All of it. Touch everything. Lick a book. El Sharon, we're trying to figure out what we're touching. Ah. We're gonna touch all the things. All things. Lift a leg, piss on some books, leave us the right shit in the corner, dog ear some pages. I don't know, I said lick the floor first. I don't know.
Like, I definitely
Does it
been
count
here
as
before.
touching if it's your tongue? What? Oh my, what is this? Holy shit. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Egg, instrument, mask, trident, apple, branch, scroll, statue. Jesus. Oh my god. So you say, Alshron, so you say. Zelda, do I get to touch all these things or do I only get to pick one? And if so, which one did you pick? So I don't pick it. Unless it was the right one. Then I'm not sure what to do. I get to look at all of it? Oh, because I'm just looking. I'm just looking at it. Okay. I'm gonna look at the instrument first, I guess. Yes! Boston!
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
Interesting. I want to know more about this mask. This mask is crazy looking.
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
I can't think, man. I want to know about this branch, I guess. Yeah, this olive branch.
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah, right? What about this apple? This golden apple.
Freddy, are you out there? You hear me?
You said, Freddy, are you out there?
All
I was like,
I'll do is tell everyone.
is she answering? Oh my god. Oh, the mirror. What's the mirror? I don't think the mirror was there before. Look at the egg.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
What if to see it is to look at myself? I bet you that's what it is. Let's look at this scroll.
I don't even know what language that is.
Yeah, I figured because it wasn't there until just now.
Is this an
Wait, are these the
army
idols that are
too?
dead? Did these belong to the idols that are dead? Hold on, let's think about this real quick. I know she said Poseidon, so that's definitely Poseidon's. What's the statue? And there are two other muses that are missing.
Shouldn't
That could be the
in a
mask and
museum
the
somewhere.
and the statue. All right, I guess we're looking at the mirror. It's the last one.
This is it.
Oh.
Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
Oh. Hello. But I'm not supposed to touch. She said don't touch anything. Oh! Ah! Shit. Must be whirly swirly girly. what is this shit? Oh my god. Well, they obviously don't work for Hecate, I'm assuming. I'm sorry.
I don't suppose there's any chance you'll put those knives away.
Well, this is a threesome I'm not trying to be part of. Just saying.
Okay, then.
I mean, they're very well dressed. What's going on? Ah! Run!
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
They're just coming back from Boscov's. Oh my gosh. Get out! Oh, get out! Shit! Quit pooping on things. Ah!
Oh! Grace?
No, they're gonna kill her too.
Who's gotta run? My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
Ah! Maybe they'll like your hat.
What are those?
What are you doing, Freddy? What are you doing?
No, I won't let you.
Ah!
Freddy!
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Where can I buy one of you? Okay, 40s era hottie, I'm in.
You know, right? 40s era hot, exactly. Alshron, thank you so much for the biddies. You did not need to give them any biddies, Jesus. Why did Freddy get the blade? Was that gonna happen no matter what, Zelda?
Oh,
what the fuck?
Oh God, Freddy.
Thank you so much, Alshron. You're a little delayed. Oh, but, well, she just got there late.
You
Oh,
summoned
come on.
the Furies.
The Furies?
What? Those beings were the Furies. Beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't.
Bring the
There
mustard
was
staff.
a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
Speak to the Fates. What do I say? We need to help
I
Freddy.
don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that.
Persephone has that. Come on, Persephone,
This
help
was
me
no
out.
defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
We're getting some big trouble and little China shit here. Yeah, we got retributed, and that's not good. Are we being? Help me.
Persephone, we can't just... There must be something we can do.
She made her choice, Grace.
No.
No! It's not right!
Come. There's nothing more to be done.
Quit pooping on me! No, Freddy. Freddy was my bestie. What the fuck? Who's constipated? There's been so much shit being flung. There's no way anybody's constipated right now. God damn it. Cross the sticks. We're gonna go through hell and back. We're gonna get Freddy back.
I'm sorry it came to this, Grace. It's clear what your friend meant to you.
God. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've been really bad about doing shoutouts because I'm into this story. I'm sorry. Everyone, make sure you're following Al Sharon. He's a delightful human being. We love him. Make sure you're following Al Sharon. He plays Stream Raiders and lots of other games. It's fun to scare him too. I especially like scaring him when he's playing scary games. Now how do you explain her disappearance? What the fuck? Now I gotta explain her disappearance too? Don't get me involved in this shit. Jesus.
It should have been me, not her.
Don't say that.
This was my fight, my problem. I'm already slated to die. If anyone paid the price...
Your friend gave you the chance to not repeat history. Don't waste it. Grace, is that how Calliope died? Was she also attacked by the Furies? Do you remember?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
No doubt sent by the same person. Perhaps for the same reason.
Who can command the Furies?
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
No one does, not these days. Hecate herself would have been my guess. Zeus might have, in his role as king of old Olympus, but he is long gone.
Clearly someone can do it.
Maybe Athena?
Unless they weren't summoned. They could have been responding to something you did unwittingly, something Calliope also did. And what that could be, I'm afraid I have no clue.
Damn.
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
The Furies were fabulous, by the way. They were well dressed.
They demanded blood, and blood was taken. It didn't need to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
They wouldn't have rested, not ever, until they had their due.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
This is
Think
some
of them
shit, man.
as forces of
What
nature.
kind of ice
but
cream? Just
an
regular
aspect
ice cream
mortals
sandwiches?
Rarely encounter. They're older than any idol. They were created to enforce the ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Well, there were.
Much ancient.
Laws even the idols had to obey from the earliest days of old Olympus. Even if they still existed and you'd broken one, we would all know. These are not petty crimes one stumbles into.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
There's only one use for that mirror, to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates know all that is or will be. Destiny is theirs to command, or so it's said. One contacts them either to know one's fate, or to change it. Not that the Fates are likely to oblige.
Can these Fates really control the future?
Yeah, I'm leaning more and more on Athena
They
now
control
here.
the fate of all beings. I imagine
She's the
it's
only
they
one
who
left
give
that's
Apollo his
old enough to,
powers,
like, know
and
how to
they
use
who
these
write
things.
Hecate's books.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, it seems.
Could it have been the Fates? Maybe
Zelda.
they don't like being called on now for anything.
They're not known to be vindictive. If they don't want to answer, they simply won't.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea
Don't
why
know.
Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Shit on those you
there
love.
is another way to ask them.
I wondered how long that would take. Hecate is enraged. She's threatened to close off the reliquary entirely and forever. Athena is beside herself.
How long have you been standing there?
Long enough. You just had to keep pushing, didn't you? Until you got what you wanted.
This isn't about me. We're out of options, Apollo, and you know there's only one other way to contact the Fates.
Oh, how convenient.
Why are you here, Apollo? You made it clear I was on my own.
Well, you're not on your own, are you? You have the selfless Persephone to guide you.
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not.
Why are you even here, Mr. Do
The
Nothing?
Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
I do want to know. I'm gonna assume you didn't have this option, Zelda, right here, this blue one. Goldilocks is Apollo, or Abs Paulo, we like to call him. Mr. Abs and No Brain. Mr. Emo Do Nothing. He's so useless. It was last week, dog? What do you mean? What was last week? Yeah, I remember. You think you had any blue answers? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Did you have blue answers? Would you have picked the blue one if it was here? Do you think it was like grayed out? I do expect you to remember at least somewhat. Quite a poop. He's a poop head. I'll tell you that. You don't remember? He's in touch with his inner pectorals. All right, well, I'm gonna do this because I'm a little bit upset. Was she planning all along to try to get her throne back? I feel like I've been led on.
Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But that's not why you originally agreed to help me?
No, that's not why.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and
no, apparently not really.
Truth be told, there isn't.
They
much
were
to
in like
offer
obviously
all.
like the Hercules
Few
movie,
mortals
but
still believe in Hades, and thus its
he is
halls
a
have been
douche
nearly
nozzle.
empty for
Trust me,
eons.
Rosebeard is way
So
too
how
conditioned,
do
soft, and smelly
The
good.
throne
He don't look like he
itself
smells
is the
good.
key,
What do you
both
mean?
Symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
So if I get Persephone back on her throne, maybe we can bring Freddy back.
Barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
I need to get Freddy back.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. Then why did you come, Apollo? To gloat? To wish Grace well? Or to actually help?
No, he just wanted to look at us and be all
I'll lead
emo
us to
like
the throne,
usual.
And Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
Okay, so they are in Hades.
So if we go to Hades and find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into exactly?
A great deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
Is there really no other way to talk to these fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No. No, hell no.
Boston, his voice is Troy
The
Baker.
only other person with a direct
It's
connection
not
to the
AI.
fates is Apollo.
Although I
here.
think whatever they're speaking
You know
into
it doesn't
sometimes.
work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
What's another crazy plan, right?
Synthetic. So too
I know,
good?
I
He
know,
sounds
but
too good?
There's no
Too
point in
perfect?
stopping now, is there?
I can't. I'm sorry.
You came
This
here to
is a
say you
step
can't
too
do
far.
anything. Goodbye,
And
Apollo.
consider this,
Goodbye.
Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Should have led with that. Exactly. Isn't
Wait,
Hades empty?
what? You said Hades was empty.
Your friend may, in fact, be the first new soul to enter its halls in many years.
And thus
Exactly,
could
Boston.
leave it.
Exactly.
Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
Of course you're not. You'll probably
If that's
tell
what
on
you
us too.
prefer, by all means.
Fucking
It's fine,
tattletale
Hermes.
ass.
Get this over with.
Yeah, you can go stand on the shore and watch us the whole time, Apollo. Jesus.
Shall I wait here, or...?
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
We'll just flash our ads at them.
Hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh man, I
don't know.
Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
You like the white ones?
They're never gonna help us.
I don't know. Those are my least favorite, I think.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
I need to save Freddy. But it is the last piece of the puzzle, probably. But I need to save Freddy.
Freddy's dead, Hermes.
What? When did that happen?
She was killed by the Furies. That means she's in Hades. Probably. I have to try to find her there.
Yeah, the red ones are good.
You're her friend too.
But I don't really like gummy
know
bears.
you
I like
wouldn't
sour
want to
gummies.
Abandon her.
Okay.
In your trunk?
Signal when you need to come back.
In your trunk?
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go. Welcome
smile
to
a
the
bit.
real underworld.
Wow.
Yeah. It do be like that when you eat the sour shits.
It feels so empty.
So empty.
lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
Oh shit,
And
burn.
what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see. And with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours.
Great.
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
She has reason to be a man-hater, though. I mean, she was literally stolen away from her whole life by Hades because he just wanted her, and then had to freaking stay here in this desolate, sad little fucking world. Also, he could get it in. Ridiculous. Oh, you know what? This game's visual style reminds me of. I finally put my finger on it. Statistically, even the audio. This is just stylistically, even the audio. This is just like Bastion or Hades. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne.
Angry ghost.
Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Yeah. You're always leaving shit out.
Come.
I'm getting upset
it's time
now.
to cross the Styx.
I still want your outfit though, bitch. This place looks awful. It's all broken and shit.
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
Yeah, I like her embroidered sleeves. I want some. I am badasser though. You're right. I can accept that. Wait, what did she say? I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. Ooh, he's big. Oh, they big. They big. Hi.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Core Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again.
What is he saying?
No,
Translate?
Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
Cards?
Hey there. I'm Grace, Idol, and last of the Muses. Is that enough?
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the Muses, and that you're very pretty.
Aww. Oh, he's so nice.
No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
I'll bring you all the games, Corone. We can find something
I'm
to play.
sure we can come up with something to amuse him.
Look, he loves us.
You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging him. Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
See, we're gonna play I Spy with My Little Eye. Something green. See? My kidneys can't be snatched up at Candy Mountain, boss, and I only have one.
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you.
Protect that fucker, exactly.
Blow a fuse. Every story, every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes.
I do not agree, Zelda. I think she has a very nice voice.
I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Ashley's voice is less refined than this girl's. Come on. Why are you lying? Oh, shit.
Her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
It wasn't your fault. There was no right or wrong.
And Grace has one of the best voices, honestly. Next to, Aphrodite.
If my life was stolen, I wouldn't know where to turn. Candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
Who this asshole? Oh, it's Orpheus. Oh, Freddy's not bad either. She's not. I don't think Freddy's fantastic, but she has a nice voice.
And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do.
Oh no, Troy Baker's voice is the best. Apollo's voice was the best one. He had the best singing voice.
Someone's singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
I didn't belong here.
is waiting in the
But that throne belongs to me. No one deserves
I
it.
can feel them howling at the moon.
I don't know. I just clicked something fast.
There's a name here that reeks of an enemy. Someone's coming. It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus, I've been. What happened to the music?
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't
You're welcome,
remember
I
the
guess.
last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny.
Oh, poor Benny.
To my underworld. Let me treat you to a song. A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests? Questions?
Are you really that good?
Down, loop it. I wouldn't say that I'm good. I wouldn't say that I'm great.
Excuse me?
I wouldn't say that my timing's perfect. I wouldn't say that I'm late. But you can say that he's the best that's ever been.
What the fuck?
Best you've ever heard.
What is going on? What the fuck?
I think I chose poorly.
Okay, just getting a gauge. Not your thing? Try again.
Okay.
Another request?
My friend is dead. Can you help me?
Loop.
Oh my god, you just said loop.
Secrets deep in the water. How far do you sink till you're buried below? I challenged the fates and found my Eurydice, but you had to kill her, and I won't let it go. You're asking the wrong person.
It wasn't your fault. How are you to react? It wasn't your fault. Now there's no turning back. If my love was taken, I wouldn't know where to turn. Your candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
This tete-a-tete is over. If he's the victim, what am I?
Queen, let's not lose our composure. The muse understands.
Well, I won't comply. I'd rather die.
Bitch, you're gonna listen.
Corpses in crowns, tangled and trapped.
Ooh, I took this way. I'm summoning my inner shitty Metallica, Boston.
Don't you see what I see? Looks all dead to me, are both the same.
The same?
I I like
Yeah.
what you're doing, Muse, but I thought you'd be on my side.
I'm not on either of your sides with this. I'm scrutinizing both of you.
You're the reason I'm here.
Scrutinizing both of you bitches.
Give in.
Oh, you think I will? Can I get this through both of your heads? You're fighting over something that's dead. I mean, you should have seen this coming.
There's no point in reasoning with him, Grace.
Oh, I believe she was speaking to us both.
Oh, I was, bitch. The transitions are funny sometimes. To be honest, it's kind of because of the way I'm picking it that it's like flip-flopping all over sometimes. Let's finish strong.
You both exist somewhere on the border between
Oh, I made it. I made it go. I said both you are fucking wrong, man.
the dead. So how can this place be everything you dreamed of? You both deserve more. You must let it go. You both deserve more than this stupid throne.
Finish strong. It's just a fucking throne, bitches.
We have been fools.
You're right. Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
I guess it's mine now. Psh. Take the throne for yourself. It won't even let me do it. Why not? Come on. I could have been both. I could have been a fucking muse and a goddamn ruler of Hades. Man. Fuck that shiz. Right? Smash it like Athena needs to be. I mean, we're gonna have to because we don't have any other options. It was literally just this or this. And I did all red and I still didn't get this as an option. The fuck, why not? I'm upsetty spaghetti. I wanted to take the throne for myself. I feel like I deserve it after talking them both down. I basically won this throne for myself. But whatever, we'll destroy it.
All that going around in circles, digging up old wounds, and for what?
The fuck, exactly.
So you can fight over a chair.
Oh, I'ma bust it up. Fuck your chair.
There.
Fuck your chair. Fuck your couch. Fuck your chair.
You dare.
Oh, I dared.
What gives you the right to interfere in this manner? That throne was not yours to break.
That throne was worthless, exactly.
Look around you, Persephone. Hades is empty. That chair you wanted so badly, it doesn't matter anymore.
It mattered to me. I paid for that throne.
Does that mean we're not
tears
banging?
And blood.
I don't think we're
Grace.
banging, guys.
With years of humiliation you know nothing about. I thought we could help each other, but no, you would rather lecture me.
It's not what this was about, bitch.
So what's your plan now, Grace? I assume you must have one after that big demonstration.
I'll demonstrate these nuts.
My plan? It's exactly the same as it was before.
You've lost me.
Come on, Persephone. Do you expect me to believe you haven't been waiting for this since you met me? You wanted to do this, but you couldn't. You needed to convince me, to convince Apollo, to convince Hermes to help you. And for that, you'd say anything, right? You'd tell us there was a way to contact the fates.
Which there never was. You're correct.
You dickhole.
And Freddy?
We are
If the
so
throne
not
alone
fucking
could
now.
bring somebody back from the dead, surely even Orpheus would have figured it out.
excuse me? Excuse me? The fuck is going on right now? That's some bullshit. That's some fucking bullshit. This best friendship is over. God damn it. Now I'm mad. Now I'm big mad. I should have realized sooner.
I should have realized it sooner. Before we ever came here. I guess neither of us is as smart as we think we are.
And neither of us will get what we want today.
As opposed to your original
Probably
plan,
not later
where that
either,
would've only been me.
bitch. I'm gonna rub my nuts on
At
her
the very
thumbs.
least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Hey.
God damn it. We're gonna fall on our face. Oh wait, no, we're not gonna fall on our face. Okay, we get to hug. That's cool.
You're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Huh?
Fred, no, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
Did it star out all those customers? Because I thought it says them. What did she say? I missed it. Fuck. What did she say? Shit. What did she say to me? I missed it. Zelda, what'd she say? I think I could fix that technically. Hold on. Closed captioner. Let's see here. Let's see. Fuck. Let's go to caption settings. Hold on here. Let's see. Translate your English words to pirate words? What the fuck does that mean? Where's the default block list? I don't want to block anything. Why is it? It doesn't let me change the profanity censoring. I can't change it. I can't change it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it later, I guess. Well, crappies. I don't know. I don't know, man. I can do. Let's put it on and let's see what happens. Let's put on pirate captions. Hold on. We'll put on pirate captions. Translate your English words to pirate words. Here we go. Save. All right. What did that do? What did that do? The fuck? I don't know. I don't know if this is pirate speak, really. I don't know. it doesn't be pirate speak, verily. Oh God, it's hilarious. I am underwhelmed thus far. None of them matter. Choose none of them matter. Well, what did you choose? I mean, I just didn't see what she said. That's why I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you to tell me what Freddie said, because I didn't see what it said. All right, this is where we live now, guys. This is where we live. So she made her choice and she does not regret it. Okay, that's what I needed to know. But why?
You sacrificed yourself for me.
Well, yeah. I'd do anything for you, Grace. Hey, what was the alternative? I let the Furies kill you instead? That's not how this story ends.
This isn't a story, Fred.
That's pretty awesome, boss.
It is a story. And you need to finish it. Without me.
I don't wanna! I don't wanna, Freddy!
Hey, no. I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Calliope?
Gasp!
You can't
Mom?
be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My Eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me, I'm here, Persephone.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Aww.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about
Just
the
tell me who the fuck killed you. That's what we need here.
But a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. That's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Boston.
Apollo's prophecy?
Excuse?
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have.
You don't tell nobody shit.
It's a long story.
Just tell me who the fuck killed you!
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy.
Yeah, right?
Athena.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Yeah, I mean...
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but...
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes.
Hey, Shay!
He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror.
How you
actually.
doing?
He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Tell me about this
Apollo
prophecy.
hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant
Ready for
I
bed,
was
and then
locked
saw you
into
were
it.
off. I want to say hi, and I'm
I
very
still think
excited
he
for
did
the
the right thing.
Yes, Shay. I can't wait either. I can't wait to get on to the next book too. What did the prophecy say?
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
What do you think it would be like if I talked like a pirate? So it don't be changing nothing. There be your answer. You mean like if I said, what do ye mean? Like a pirate are? There ye be. It's about me
It
too?
doesn't just involve you, does it? It involves me.
You going to bed, Zelda?
It must, or you wouldn't hesitate.
You being an old man?
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
Really? Alright, I hope you have a good night, Zelda. I love your fucking face. How much, wait, before you go, walk that plank. Before you go, Zelda, how much more of this is left? Like, is there enough for me to do it tomorrow night too? Or is there not that much left and I should probably just finish it?
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
I don't know what to say here. Shit. I mean, I feel like I would be mad personally that I was just dragged into it and didn't ask, but... I also feel like it's kind of not her fault. Like, she was forced into it just as much as I was, I guess.
I don't blame you, in case you're wondering.
You don't?
You didn't ask for all this to happen. You did the best you could, Calliope.
Thank you for saying that, Grace. Truly.
Athena will play. Oh, should have told us.
I can't believe Apollo didn't tell us about this. He kept quiet the entire time.
He knew Athena killed an idol. He had a duty to tell us.
If he
Right?
had,
And he was gonna
Grace
let him
would
just
have
get
been
killed.
locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
He is a glistening poop smooch. That's a real good way of putting it, Boston. This isn't fair. It isn't fair.
It isn't fair, Freddy. This isn't how it's supposed to go.
Oh, did I just trigger more singing?
So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go. Deep within my soul, you will remain with me, a best friend through the dark. Gone, you're irreplaceable. It's time to go.
It's so sad.
It was quick and so was I was not prepared to die, but Grace, I choose this, and I know you'll die. It's time. So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud, Grace.
Freddy, I gave everything to watch you go. I know.
Now it's time to go.
It's time to go.
That's so sad. I thought we would get Freddy back.
You've returned.
Punch him in the dick. Punch him in the dick.
And I see Freddy isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
Punch him in the place where they say, yeah, he don't have a goddamn dick. This little bitch. This little bitch ain't got no fucking dick. Bitch. Ugh.
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her Eidolon is inside you. How
It
could...
doesn't work like that. The Eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened. The prophecy. How you warned her. How you've been lying to us.
Yeah, bitch.
You knew.
You knew, you hoe.
The truth this entire
You
time.
hoe-ass bitch.
Even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just turn a blind eye like
Yes,
a little bitch.
Why did you say you'd help?
Where did I go? I disappeared.
I tried that.
I was so mad I disappeared. I blipped out of existence.
Whatever you were trying to do, Apollo, you failed. We know the prophecy now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
You're wrong like all the time. You realize, right? That's why you're so damn sad,
That's
you emo
right.
bitch.
Leave. It's what you're best at.
Exactly, you little bitch. Fucking walk out, you little emo bitch. He pisses me off so
I don't know
much.
how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Does there still need to be a trial? If we go to Athena privately, maybe we could work out some kind of deal.
She won't make a deal. All that will afford her is a chance to kill you before the trial.
She tried that once already.
And your friend died as a result. No, it's a clever thought, but Athena needs to be challenged in front of everyone.
So
I
we
intend to keep
sing
my
off at
promise.
the trial, huh?
We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Great.
I should wear the hat. It'll give me the swagger I need for this. Okay. So, I mean, it looks like I'll have enough maybe to do some tomorrow. Since I've already been going for 3 hours, I should wear the hat, right? It'd probably look amazing on me, too. It ain't the right color, but, you know, we could pull it off. We could definitely pull it off. It add a little color to our outfit. Look how blasé it's all black. You know? See, you get me. You get me. Okay, let's see here. Good water. Blah, blah, blah. I hear myself singing. Blah, blah. Hate that. Oh boy. I've got a big enough dick. Yeah, I know, right? Could totally pull it off. I know, it would match my dick so well. The best idea. That was the best idea we've had. Okay. I think we'll finish this tomorrow. And, we'll show how big our dick is and we'll wear Freddy's hat. And then we'll take on the entire world and all the muses. Thanks for being here, Boston. Thanks for cheering me on. I've been having a good time playing this, surprisingly, so. It goes a little all over the place when I change up the different like vibes, but sometimes I feel very iffy on my vibes, so. Woohoo! That's me move. Yeah, when I first saw it, when I was first showed it, I was only showed like the first opening scene, and it came off kind of corny. So I was like, oh man, is the whole thing gonna be corny like that? But no, it's been really fun. It's been really interesting, and I'm enjoying this. I mean, I was pretty sure it was Athena that was trying to kill us anyway. But now it seems like... It seems like it's coming down to a, like the decision being, should there even be idols? Or should we let it go and we all lose our powers? You know? I feel like it's going in that direction. And that's pretty cool. It's quite a big dilemma. So, tomorrow we'll play the rest of it. It'll probably be the end. Big decisions best left for another day. Exactly. We need to get more coffee and, you know, fresh breath and some Tylenol, and then we're gonna go see. We'll go confront Apollo's ass, and be like, why you fucking leave us out, you emo bitch? And then we'll confront Pan like, you little bitch. And then we'll confront Persephone. Why'd you deny me, bitch? You know? I feel like that's appropriate. And I didn't get no ass yet. You can romance people. I didn't even know that. And I was romancing somebody. You know? I feel like I've been denied, but it's whatever. All right, guys, I love your faces. I ain't gonna raid tonight because I got a headache and shit to do, so we're gonna just go find whoever you want, tell them I sent you, disperse as you will, find somebody and tell them I sent you there, and I will see you all tomorrow for more singing goodness. And my voice is almost back, so maybe we'll have a karaoke stream soon, you know? Karaoke stream soon. You too, Boston. I love your face, Mimu. I love you guys. Bye, friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.